Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Monday edition. It's the beginning of a brand new week, the final week of January, or at least part of it is like in January. How are we doing? Can you hear me? Can you see the Switch? And all that stuff, let me know. But hi, although a load of people are saying hi, so presumably that means you can hear me, but maybe you just saw the transition screen change. How are we all doing? Happy new week. Let's say hi to some people, and then we'll get into the game. So hi Elizabeth, hi Kevin, hi Ginger's World, hi Kieran, hi Melanie, hi Zonda, hi Gage, Remy, hi, Onlara, hi, and I don't actually, there's a lot of chat, isn't there? Forgive me if I've missed anyone else. I'm not going to scroll up any more than that because otherwise it would just take me forever. But hi, hello there everyone. If I have missed anyone, please let me know. I will say hi to you. But if before we go on to the game, could you guys please just make sure that if you haven't already, could you click like on the video, that little thumbs up button. I just like to make sure that if we have a bunch of people watching, that they've all clicked like, and in chat, that they've all clicked like on the video. Because if you're able to chat and chat, it means you're able to click like on the video, and I would appreciate it if you did. Lara, you did get the Omanite, nice! So, excellent. Right, I am going to grab my controller, I'm going to select Pokémon Shield, and we're going to get into the game. So yeah. But no, lovely to see you all. Thank you for spending part of your Monday here with me. I'm going to move some stuff around so I can actually see stuff a little bit better. Oh, Gage, you got shiny Thunderous! Yay! Well, that's brilliant, though. So, well done. Very nice indeed. Although, yeah, now I will need to... When I need Thunderous later on, we're going to have to figure that out. Thunderous is one of the... ones I want soon. Thunderous is kind of like one of the next ones I want. Once we get Lugia, I would like Thunderous. But we'll have to see how that goes. What I might have to do is I might have to, talk to Nia a bunch or something like that. And then if she ever says, Thunderous, I can be like, yes! Ginger's World, so are you getting Pokemon Shield? You said about maybe getting it next week. Anyway, so guys, gals, non-binary pals, so here are the 3 things I need you to do. Number 1, click like on the video if you haven't already, but I said that 60 seconds ago. So number 2, if you are interested in playing, if you're interested in playing today and able to play, you have the DLC, you have the Nintendo Switch online subscription and all that stuff, and you're free and you're here watching the video, then there are 2 other things that I need you to do. Number 1, sorry, I don't know if I've got something in my throat. Thing number 2, or whatever, but it's the first of the 2 final things, but number 2 overall. Very confusing, I know. I should make this more straightforward. If you are interested in playing along, please make sure you are watching live. That if you hover your mouse onto the YouTube video, on the bottom left-hand corner, you have the red circle, not the grey circle, okay? So make sure you've got that. That you've got the red circle, that you are indeed watching live. Cheese! Hello, welcome, lovely to see you, how are you doing? So yeah, please make sure you're watching live. And number 2, and I can type in chat again now, so this is very nice. What I need you guys to do is I will need you, after I say ready, set, bow, I will need you to post using the structured format that we have. My current tickets are for Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon, okay? Those are the 3 main Pokemon we're going to be hunting for. We'll also be doing a wild card. But those are the 3 main Pokemon we're hunting for, and I will need you guys to communicate clearly with me which ones you are able to do. The way to do that is, after I say the magic phrase, to say strike in big capital letters, then say I can do, and then let me know who you can do. Who you are able to go up against. Out of Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon, which ones do you already have a shiny? Which ones do you still need a shiny? Which ones have you already caught in your game? Which ones have you not caught in your game? All that lovely stuff. I think you guys know all this though, so without further ado, ready, set, bow. Let me know. I didn't do the arrows. I probably should have done the arrows, but oh well. But ready, set, bow, let me know. And then we'll take it from there. I need to delete an email I just got, because we don't need that. I don't need that email. And then we'll go like this, we'll go like this, we'll go like this. Okay. So, oh my gosh, am I going to sneeze in a sec? I might sneeze in a sec. We'll figure this out, though. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. I saw on Lara, and on Lara over there. Oh, did I? Oh, I did do that, yay. Okay, so we got on Lara, we got Kevin. Kevin, not Jones, unless Kevin's surname is Jones. Remy, do. And yeah, and just to, again, I don't outline everything in the rules every single time, because otherwise the intro would be long. Like if I said, if you guys aren't sure if you're going to be around, let me know. If you need to leave, let me know. Like if I said that every time, like I trust you guys know that kind of stuff. That like, oh, if you're only around for half an hour, say like I'm only around for the first Dynamax adventure, and we'll put you in the first team. But then the other thing as well is you are always welcome to put your preferences, but please don't only put your preference. If you can do all three of them, I kind of need to know that. I will try and pair people up with the things they want the most, but I can't just be like, oh, well, I don't want that one. It's like, well, okay, but if everyone said, oh, Lara Thierry, hi and bye. But if everyone only listed their preferences, we would never be able to, like, assign anyone anything. Do you know what I mean? So we have to have, like, some kind of leeway. Okay. So, oh, gosh, high schoolers start chaos everywhere. Oh, my gosh, Kieran, that sounds a bit... okay. But right, okay. So, here's what we've got. So I see a bunch of Blacephalons. Why don't we go... Okay, why don't we do this? Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so Kevin and Gage... Sorry, that sounded like Kevin's engaged. Kevin and Gage both need to do... Spreadsheet, can you work, please? Sorry, that was very... I'm, like, tapping on the thing, and it's like, whack, whack, whack! And then I think I need to put cheese. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put cheese there just because of the number of people who are here. I can't put Remy for that, which is a shame. But again, I try. I try where I can, okay? And then we've got, hang on Lara, Kieran, and Remy in the other one, I think. I think that's going to be how this works. If there's a seventh person, speak up now or forever hold your peace, otherwise Remy has to do Lugia. Okay, so this is what I've got. Forgive me if this is... If you can't do these things, then like now is the time to let me know, speak now or forever hold your peace. Team 1, Lugia, Onlara, Kieran, and Remy. Team 2, Blacephalon, Kevin, Gage, and Cheese. Hopefully that all sounds good. If Cheese isn't available and like no one else new has joined or anything, then Remy has dibs on the Cheese slot kind of thing. Like if everyone's at either a strike 0 or a strike 1, no one new has joined, they can't do Blacephalon, then we'll have Remy join that one. But I do apologize. I wanted to try... Again, I will try and pair people up with preferences where possible, but it's like Kevin and Gage can only do Blacephalon, and then Cheese can't do Lugia. So by process of elimination, it does mean that Remy has to do Lugia, but you are able to do a Lugia, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The screen has gone dark. So team number 1, could you please connect to the internet? That's on Lara, Kieran, and Remy. Oh, you got a Garganical shiny from a raid in Scotland Valley. That's very impressive. It's hard to get them from raids. Okay, so let's see. And you got Galarian Stunfisk before Oh, so did you have a Tenchi's Choice? Or do you mean you got a Stunfisk and then, like, a round or two later, like, you played another round or two, and then in that round, that's when you got the Thunderous? That's very impressive. Okay. So here we go. Here's the internet. We're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say we want to do a Dynamax adventure, because it'd be kind of stupid if we didn't. You're going to say anything goes, but then I'm going to select a Lugia. And then, when we're on the Lugia screen, we'll go 0127 and then 0211. How about that? 0127, 0211. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Get in that lobby and let me know. And here we go. Ginger's World. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. When you start playing it first, the thing to understand is we've been playing this mode for 6 months, so we know these Pokemon, like, rather inside out. We don't know every moveset, but we tend to know, like, at least 3 or 4 of the moves. We remember most of the abilities. We don't always necessarily think of the abilities, you know, like, we haven't used Maractus a whole lot. And so when we do, like, have a Maractus, it's like, oh no. But yeah. Okay. A round or two later, no Tenchi's Choice, but that's cool though, because that means you get 2 shinies instead of, like, 1 you have to choose between. So that's really cool. So we just need Remy. Let me know if you have any issues, Remy. And then we'll take it from there. Otherwise, we'll do Blacephalon round 1, and we'll switch Remy in for Cheese, but that wouldn't work either, would it? Okay, but Remy's here, so it's fine. For some reason, it refuses to put Remy's name on the spreadsheet. I have, like, a theory as to why, but yeah, it keeps not doing it, which kind of sucks. Oh crud, I got rid of the spreadsheet. Right, anyway, ready, set, bow. You guys know this. Lugia is weak to Ghost, Dark, Electric, Rock, and Ice. So, and Steel is very good defensively. So, Relicanth's a good one. Okay. So Dreadnought is indeed a Rock type, so I will go with that. We don't need Wide Guard here, so Kingler's not really that useful, whereas Togedemaru is useful. I mean, Wartortle does have Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. But otherwise, we're starting to get to the slim picks now. The less good choices. Quagsire is kind of bulky, and it would ignore an Omni Boost. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We've got a lot of water and electric, so we'll figure out what we're good against. And let's see, Beheeyem. Oh, there is a dark type on the left. Let's see what that was. Okay, so we've got Marshtomp and Beheeyem. Okay, there is a... Oh, that's like a Linoon. So Linoon is pretty good. And then, although there is also... That isn't a Lowland Sand... No, that's a regular Sand Slash, isn't it? I do think left is going to be the way to go. Oh, and there's like a Jolteon at the end. So, I think if we go left here, Beheeyem is okay. It does resist Psychic, and it does have Dark Pulse. So it could be, like, better than Wartortle, maybe. Like a Beheeyem with Meteor Beam could be better than Wartortle with Ice Beam. I don't know, let me know. Unaware Quagsire. Quack. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Max Flutter. Bye, bye, bye. Flutter, bye, 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 bye. I would like to see a Fairy Ground type. Oh, gosh, but Fairy Ground is a typing combination that we have to be very careful about, because it has the potential to be one of the, like, most broken Pokemon ever. Fairy and Ground is just a very good typing. There is a reason it does not exist yet, because you have to be careful with it. Okay, Nuzzle, more like a puzzle. Okay. Imagine if they added a new type. I mean, we sort of half had a new type added in Scarlet and Violet, sort of, with the Stella type, but yeah, no. The thing I'm kind of beginning to think, and I'm hoping that this is the case, because, like, next year is the, like, 30th anniversary of Pokemon, I believe. So, like, next year, I think, would be the better time to release Gen 10. Hang on a minute. 120, 180. Okay. So, like, next year would be the sort of more appropriate time to do a new generation. And we haven't got Legends ZA yet. And I'm really hoping Legends ZA is, like, our, you know, towards the latter half of the year Pokemon game. And that's kind of it for this year. And then, like, next year we can get, like, Gen 10. I mean, imagine if we got Gen 10 and it was on Switch 2. But they'll probably make it on Switch 1. But still. Right, Hydro Pump. So close. But I think if we got Gen 10 next year and a new type, then that would be really cool. That would be really cool. I personally hope we don't get Mega Evolution back. Because, like, it's an okay mechanic. It's okay. But, like, it's been done. I'd rather have something new and interesting rather than, like, going backwards. And yeah, and Kevin kind of puts it nicely here. Definitely wouldn't mind if Pokemon took their time with Gen 10. Good as SV were, they clearly needed more time in the oven. Exactly. It probably wasn't helped with, like, the pandemic and stuff like that. So it's like, if we have, like, 4 years and, like, you know, less pandemic-y or not pandemic-y, however you want to define it, type stuff, like, that would be kind of nifty. Sound type, that is one a lot of people talk about. There is already a sort of subcategory of, like, sound type moves in the game. It'd be interesting to, you know, whether they bothered to either sort of fleshed it out, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And we need a new evolution as well. I think old mechanics are better used for side games like ZA. Gage, I think that's incredibly wise. I think that is very wise and well said. And I think that's spot on. I think it's cool to, like, you know, kind of have them in other games. Like, I liked that Mega Evolution was in Let's Go. I thought that was a fun surprise when I was playing it. I was like, oh, Mega Evolution's in this? Cool! Like, I thought that was really cool. But yeah. Okay, so if we go for, like, the Linoon here, and then, I don't know what we could go for Jolteon, we could go for Rhydon. What's the water type? It's got a big tail. Oh no, it's got a big head. It's a Slowking. But yeah, I think if we go for Jolteon, I think if we do, like, Linoon and then Jolteon, if we get rid of Wartortle here, and then Quagsire for Jolteon, I think that'll be the smart thing. Because Quagsire is immune to Jolteon. It doesn't have a super effective move against Jolteon, but it is immune to Jolteon. Or at least Jolteon's, like, main attack. And then that means we could have Jolteon be our Dynamaxer. If we all do turn 1 Dynamaxes, that means that Jolteon could be, like, our Dynamaxer. And then that would be really good because it would power up, like, itself and Togedemaru, and we wouldn't have to set up a Sandstorm, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If that sounds good, again, this is all if this sounds good, if that makes sense, but I don't, like, the thing about Rhydon is that Rhydon is weak to Whirlpool and Max Geyser, so, you know, Jolteon is sort of better, like, defensively and offensively for the Lugia, I would say. Max Steel Spike. Oh, Aura Sphere will be fun here. Aura Sphere will be fun. Right, here's the Skitter Smack. It's the Skitter Smack. Okay, here we go. Special attack down. Okay, here's the Aura Sphere. Kadoosh. Nice. And finally, Focus Blast, which hits! Nicely done. Remy. Yeah, hit. I love how my only move so far has been Skitter Smack. I haven't used any of my water or rock moves yet, but I'll take it. And it wasted the chance! It wasted the chance on Lara's gonna go with the finish. Come on, yes! Yes, well done, everyone. Oh, Gage, Pokemon hot take. I think Let's Go with a better remake of Gen 1 than Fire Red Leaf Green. So, Gage, here is where I will both agree and disagree. I personally prefer Fire Red and Leaf Green. If I'm ever telling anyone like they want to play that old school experience, like if they kind of remember the anime and so they kind of want to do the stuff that they kind of remember from the anime back in the day and stuff like that, I would still say, and if, you know, like finding old video games was actually an attainable and realistic thing. So yeah, War Turtle here, War Turtle, War Turtle, War Turtle, War Turtle. Oh, Remy, if you are willing to do I don't have an extra Zamazenta for Living Dex. I was going to say, if you wanted to do like a trade and a trade back for Pokedex reasons, but yeah, Living Dex I can't help you with, I'm afraid. But yeah, so I personally prefer like Fire Red and Leaf Green, and think like if you want that more sort of quote unquote traditional and authentic Pokemon experience, then I do think Fire Red and Leaf Green are sort of better. But I think they're the best way to play Kanto. However, with that said, also we don't want to do any switches here, I'm afraid. However, with that said, Let's Go the Let's Go games are really good games. Like, they sort of got their criticism and stuff like that, but they're really solid. Like, they're like the visually best Pokemon games on the Switch. At least the more sort of traditional Pokemon games. At least ones that are more in line with Pokemon games, where like you have to battle and stuff like that at the very least. Of the games where like you get to battle in them, Let's Go are like the best looking games on the Switch, even though they're the first ones on the Switch, which is kind of concerning. But they look good. The music's great. Like the animations are great. It's like really humorous and like self-aware. I thought they were fantastic. Because basically I played Let's Go Eevee at the beginning of the pandemic, so like we all locked down like March of 5 years ago. I know, 5 years ago, what the heck. And I was like, well, we're all going to be locked inside for a few weeks. I mean, I did know it was maybe going to be months, but I didn't know it was going to be quite as long as it was going to be still. But I thought it was going to be months, but then when it was like, you know, like over a year or whatever, it was a bit like, but I was like, okay, well, we're all going to lock down. There's going to be less work. You know, we're going to be in crisis mode, just like staying at home. I'm going to get a load of Kanto shiny Pokemon. And it's like, and I know that this game is like a busted way to do that. So I was like, okay, I'll sort of blitz through the main game, and then once I get to the post game, I'll shiny hunt. But I like had a really good time with it. It was really fun. Again, for all the reasons that I kind of said, and it was like clever and it was fun. Again, the main thing that lets it down is like the sort of the catching mechanic and the sort of slight less importance of battles. As much as all the Nintendo fans want to like kind of take the battling out of Pokemon, the battling and strategy is a huge part of Pokemon. I'm sorry, but it is. It's why people like it. It's why like competitive like VGC like takes off more than like Pokken Tournament or whatever, because like, yeah, people like the strategy and the abilities and the moves and the type matchups and all the yummy strategy. Like, people like that stuff. I mean, look at this mode. Look at how we strategize, and we're like, right, we'll switch this Pokemon for this Pokemon. Like, we all enjoy this. So it's like, anyway. So it's just this thing where, you know, people do like that, and so, but again, the catching is like a less important thing, you know, like, I would like for a bit of like the Arceus catching to kind of be a bit more implemented in the games. Scarlet and Violet did, to an extent. You know, I wouldn't mind if there's a bit more of it. But I wouldn't want all the catching in Pokemon to be like Arceus, because there's a lot of fun to be had from catching Pokemon the traditional way as well. So Quagsire can switch here. They don't like the turn-based gameplay in a turn-based game. Exactly, Xander. I have literally heard people complain about it. Again, these Nintendo fans are wild. Again, like, so I love Nintendo, and I love Nintendo fans, but I don't... There are Nintendo fans who complain about Pokemon, and it's just really obvious they don't seem to know much about Pokemon, or they don't get why Pokemon works, or what people like about Pokemon, or why Pokemon games sell like crazy. So, you know, it's just a weird thing. But yeah, I've heard people basically kind of say, like, they should, like, change it and make it something else. And it's like, no. Like, they've been building this system for 20 years, refining it and perfecting it and honing it. And, you know, like, it's just, no. You know, it's very weird. Okay. So, here we go, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Dynamax, if you've got it. And let's do this thing, shall we? Different people like different parts of the game. That's why branches like Let's Go and Legends are great. On Lara, exactly. Very well said. That's an excellent addition. That's why I like having spin-offs, because it's like, look, Pokemon is this really cool, like, expansive thing. So it's like, you don't have to jam everything into one game. You can have different facets of these qualities in different games. Like, you can appeal to, like, some of the cute... sort of the you know, the cute and cuddly aspects of Pokemon. You could basically have like a Nintendogs but for Pokemon or something if you wanted to. You can have like Detective Pikachu for like the funny kids thing. You can have Pokemon Snap for like, you know, like a different variant of things. You can have Legends Arceus for the more action. You can have Pokken Tournament for like fighting. Like all these things that, like, there are all these possibilities. Like, let's not try and just like get rid of things. Let's like add and expand. Like, yeah. Anyway, so anyway, right. Okay. So there's the paralysis. Very nice. Here's the rock slide. Very nice. And then, yeah, everyone just keep going, do what you're doing. I just need to check some stats. And that's fine if you don't like Let's Go. If you don't like Let's Go, that's fine. I think it's a really good, solid game. Again, it's not what I want every Pokemon game to be, but I'm kind of glad that it exists, and it's fun. I would rather, you know, I'd rather have that than them, I don't know, just kind of like have remade Red and Blue again, but like kept it more... I'd rather like Let's Go than like a BDSP kind of thing, because we already have Fire... I want to make a video about this someday, but I do have an idea and a theory as to how like Pokemon could make their old games playable again, because a lot of people are like, oh, put them on Switch Online, and again, this would be part of the video, but there are so many reasons why that fundamentally doesn't work. We're probably not going to see Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, even Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald on Nintendo Switch Online. But I do think that there's a workaround and a similar thing that they could do instead. And I want to make a video about it someday, but yeah. Okay. Shiny Espeon was not good in your opinion until its green got darker in SV. I don't really recall its green getting darker, so... well done, everyone. Well done. Yeah, was that damageless? Maybe, yeah, maybe. So well done, everyone. Very nice work. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And good luck. Good luck getting your Strawberry Nesquik Lugia. Oh, and Team 2, the Blacephalon people. It was like, who was it? Kevin. It was, hang on, if my phone doesn't rotate. It was Kevin, Gage, and Cheese. Is Cheese here? If Cheese isn't here and there aren't any strike zeros, then Remy, you're up again. But let's have a look at our... let's have a look at our potential shinies. Cheese, you're here. Have you had your dinner yet? Or are you good to do the Blacephalon? Let me know. Okay. Beheeyem is a no. Linoon is a no. Jolteon is a no. But will we get the Strawberry Nesquik? No! Oh, the humanity. Dang. Okay, so yeah, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I will just check the old spreadsheet-areno to see who I need out of these, though, because maybe, just maybe, I do need a Beheem. Okay, I do not need a Beheem, but do I need a Linoon, maybe? I do! I do need a Linoon. Okay, I thought I had a Linoon, but maybe I only had a Hoennian Linoon. Okay. So, Linoon, we're going to take you, old buddy, old pal. And there we go. A flawless victory, indeed. Okay. Right. Okay, so. Yes, Clan Fandango will keep the ticket. So, Team 2, are you guys ready? We're going to talk to the scientist. We're going to say, yes, please. We're going to go, anything goes, while I select Blacephalon. And this is Kevin, Gage, and Cheese, okay? Okay. So, 0127... and then 0232. How about that? On Lara, that's very sweet. And I know you're not doing it for the sweetness. It's like, well, no, I like having, you know, like difficult Pokemon where I know I'm going to be in a group, and then easy Pokemon that aren't tickets I can do solo. But nevertheless, I appreciate you kind of like leaving options available to be more basically, it makes you more flexible to like put in different teams on the stream, and that is appreciated. Even if you're not doing it for that reason, I thank you for doing it because that is the outcome. Okay. So, but hang on. So, was Cheese actually here? Okay, Cheese is good to do Blacephalon. So, we just need some cheese, and then we'll be good. Just call me Wallace and Gromit, because I like cheese. Okay, so Blacephalon is weak to Ghost, Dark, Ground, Rock, and Water. And you guys know this, it's frail. It's more frail on the physical side, so if we ever have a choice of, like, kind of like which path to go down, special or physical, physical is better. Sometimes it can be better to take a sort of riskier physical than a safer special. Okay, Poliwrath, though, is physical, so that's pretty sweet. Dunsparce is immune to Ghost. Togetic does have Mystical Flare, and Stoutland does have Scrappy. He's a Scrappy Dappy Doo. I did have faith. And yes, we are going to get the wing flaps. Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Okay, so here we go. Xander, the hammer. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Right, okay, we got ground type on the right, so I'd say let's go for that. And then we've also got more ground, although I believe that is a... it's Seismitoad, though. But Seismitoad is okay if we needed it. And then there is a water at the end. Is it a Pyukumuku, though? I can't tell. I think it's probably Pyukumuku. Okay. We definitely want this Sand Slash. It's just whether we want the Seismitoad or not. Seismitoad can be good because of Screech. And even though it's like, oh, but Blacephalon's frail, it's like, yes, Blacephalon's frail, but maybe whatever we face in the third round isn't going to be frail. So, oh, those wings, the wings, the wings. Okay. Right, here we go. A Tentacle! Hello, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? I'm personally doing okay. Well, sort of okay to the extent that I can be okay. Because obviously I am still kind of dealing with my, like, stomach issues and just wondering what to kind of do about them. Like, even though I'm kind of... like, I'm not right, but I'm not, like, in great discomfort or anything. So it's like, do I go to the doctor and get the ball rolling? Because I'm definitely not right. Or do I wait until I have some kind of, like, flare-up, and then I can be like, hey, okay, yeah, I had a really bad flare-up, I need help. These are the questions. I don't know. And also, just given how badly my eye thing has gone, and now that my eye thing is basically dead, and my bad eye that I need surgery on, that I've been told I need the surgery on, now that that's not going to get fixed, it's like, do I really want to go down that route with the stomach thing, where I just, you know, like, it just all ends in nothingness? I don't know. So, but no, but otherwise, though, my life has been okay so far. Like, I have had a bunch of, like, you know, small little victories and stuff like that. And of course, in terms of the legendaries, I'm doing very well. So, you know, in terms of the Dynamax Adventures, sorry, I have been on a bit of a roll lately. So, so I'll take that. Yeah, exactly. World events as well. Again, the past, you know, week or so, given, I don't know, like sort of like, you know, between now and say last Monday, give or take midday or so, you know, a lot of crazy stuff. Oh, it thawed out. It thawed out. No, 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 no. Did it hang in there? I mean, the sandstorm's gonna finish it, but oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, geez, you started your new job today. Yay! Oh, well, brilliant. And it went well. Oh, well, that's really fantastic. Well, congrats. That makes me very happy. Ooh, your complex is having work done, and you have to go to the other side of town to do your laundry, like bills and food shopping. Oh, dang. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like, if you have all that stuff, like, in your complex, but you, like, can't do it now, yeah, that sucks that you have to do it otherwise and elsewhere. Hopefully we're able to beat this thing, like a Giga Impact. Could finish it off from the Stoutland. Oh, but it's using Facade. Oh no, it might not be enough. Giga Impact could have been the thing. Let's see. No, oh, a Crush Claw that misses. Yes. Okay, we're good. Why is G-Max Gengar shiny hard to get? Yeah, I mean, basically the best way to get it is to just get a regular shiny Gengar and then give it the max soup, and then that's the best way to get G-Max. Because if you're hoping to, like, get one naturally or natively with the G-Max mark, like, that's gonna be really insanely tough. My advice, if you had Scarlet and Violet, I would recommend getting a Gengar from, like, Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus, and then, you know, but you could get a Haunter in this mode, and then you could give that max soup. Like Xander got Haunter, right? And then I got Haunter as well. So, okay, so Sand Slash. So I would say Togetic here, Togetic or Stoutland, Togetic or Stoutland, as long as someone does. Yay! Okay, excellent. Nicely done. And then, yeah, and then if we do, hang on. So I do, oh, okay, it is Pukumuku, isn't it? Here's what I'm going to say. I think we should do Seismitoad, because I actually do think Seismitoad could be useful. And it could help us beat Pukumuku, and it could help us beat Plus. Here's the thing about Seismitoad. Is Seismitoad going to help us with a load of impressive water and ground moves to be super effective against Blacephalon? No, it is not, because it does not have those moves for some reason. However, the two things Seismitoad is very good at is, number one, not dying, because it's bulky, and it's got an awkward type, which means it's only weak to grass moves, and number two, it has the move Screech. So basically, I think it has Swift Swim. Hang on. I gotta check if it doesn't have Water Absorb. I'm sure it has Swift Swim. We always ask this, but now I'm getting in my head. You have Swift Swim. I know you have Swift Swim. I know you have Swift Swim. I know you have it. It does have Swift Swim. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go with a Liquidation. Okay. So anyway, Bug. So, Pokemon use Seismitoad to be broken with the right moves. I mean, kind of, yeah. Like, it actually could have been quite a big threat if it had good moves. But, no... Actually, Kevin makes an interesting point here, actually. Actually, Kevin makes a compelling argument for him being the one to switch for Seismitoad. Because... Stoutland is a physical attacker, and it is in like 4th place. So it's like, well, we don't want Seismitoad to Dynamax. So basically, we do want someone who has already Dynamaxed to take the Seismitoad in that regard. So actually, yeah, Kevin, you totally could do that. You totally could take the Seismitoad. Because, yeah, Dunsparce isn't really... It's got the immunity, but Stoutland has the immunity and Scrappy. Yeah, Stoutland has Scrappy, so Stoutland could just use a Giga Impact or a Facade, and it would work. So... Yeah, but remember, Stoutland can hit Blacephalon with every one of those normal moves. So, just... I know we're a bit out of sync here on the time. But yeah, so Stoutland is fine, in that regard. That's why Stoutland's actually quite a good normal type. So yeah, Stoutland allows Pokemon to hit ghosts with normal and fighting moves. It's a shame that Stoutland doesn't have a fighting move, but yeah. So basically, yes, for Stoutland, you can just use, like, Facade or Giga Impact on the Blacephalon, and, like, you'll be fine. Maybe you might want to use, like, Facade on turn 1 and Giga Impact on turn 2. But, yeah, just because you might be faster than, like, everything. But, yeah, so I think that's a pretty good call, Kevin. And see, this is why I do, like, I'm always happy to hear things out and talk about stuff, because I do think that makes sense. It's like, if we're gonna have Seismitoad, then, yeah, Dunsparce is a good switch for it. And then now we have all physical. Okay. I do think we should probably go for Pyukumuku here, just because it's, like, the easiest one to beat. Kadabra is super effective against Poliwrath, and, you know... Like, Sandslash does have Leech Life, but otherwise... And, like, Heliolisk is, like, good against Poliwrath as well. Basically, just Pyukumuku, it can poison us. Other than that, it can't really... Although, the only thing, Pyukumuku does have counter. So this could go... This could blow up in our face, and this could go horribly wrong. But, and Scrappy does also ignore attack from Intimidate. Yeah, I can't remember if that's from this game onwards, or Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, that's definitely a thing about it now, because there are some they added in Scarlet and Violet that weren't a thing in Gen 8, but yeah. Okay. I tell you what... No, we'll go with our most powerful moves, blah, 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 blah. But here we go. Oh, hang on. What would fill Onlera's annoying shiny gap thing? You would really like to get Galarian Mr. Mime. I know, yeah. I was happy when I got mine. Or should I say, I was happy when I got Mime. Please click like on the video if you haven't already. Okay, so here we go. Right, Sea Cucumber. We'll call him Kevin. Okay, so here we go. Right, so there's a special defense boost. There's the victory screech. Maybe I could have used coaching, but here's the thing, I am worried about counter. Okay, it's using Venom Drench, so that's fine. And Seismitoad could go with like a Sludge Bomb here or something at this point. But here we go, Facade. Kadoosh. Okay, here's the Max Quake. Kadoosh. Ooh, nice. Kevin's not a nerdy pickle. That's right, Kevin. You're not nerdy. Sorry. I always love jokes in TV shows where, like, they list off a bunch of, like, you know, sort of qualities or negative qualities, and then it's like, hey, I'm not, and then, like, insert, yep, there's the counter. That's why you do have to be careful with physical moves against a Pyukumuku. But there we go. What was my first shiny in Sword? Ooh, good question. My first shiny in Sword was Beware. I was training up against a bunch of them because they gave off, like, good EXP, and they, like, spawn on the little island, the little dragon island, or the one with the Haxorus. And one of them was shiny. And then the second one I got was a Chansey, similar thing, like Chanseys give off good EXP, so I was, like, fighting Chanseys. I got a green one. And then, and I think it was, like, quite soon after I had got a bajillion Chansey in that shiny hunting 5 years ago in Let's Go. And then, finally, I got a Chewtle. A shiny Chewtle. And that was a cool one as well. So, yeah. Right, so we don't want Pyukumuku. We just wanted to beat it easily, and in the process it thrashed my Poliwrath. But the point is that, that's what you get for the sea pickle joke. Dang you, Kevin. Okay. But never mind. I thought you said Chewtoy for a sec. Well, I mean, that's kind of, like, part of, isn't it? Chewtle. Hello there, Chewtle. So, yeah. But Chewtle is just a way too fun name to not say in a Scottish accent. Okay. Kieran, you love Decorate. I know, it's so good, right? Okay. Okay, so here we go. So, feel free to Dynamax or whatever. It's all good. I know it's like, oh, but we could have set up the rain. It's like, we're gonna win this in 2 turns, guys. We're gonna win this in 2 turns. Okay, so here we go. Oh. See, I just did some moderating. Kevin's comment was held back. I'm not sure why. I think it maybe sounded like it was, I can see why YouTube may have thought that was like an insult, but it's fine. Right, here we go. Kadoosh. Right, speed down. Here's the Stomping Tantrum. Show me Potato Tantrum. No, the Screech missed. Oh no. Right, there's the Liquidation. So Kevin, just use Sludge Bomb next time. It's a shame, because I think we would have got the win there if that Screech had hit, but oh well. Whoa, you have 96 KM wins right now, Melanie? Like, please stay safe, because that's very scary. We had the really bad wins 3 weeks ago here. So yeah, okay, here we go, and Stomping Tantrum. Show me Potato Tantrum. Well done, everyone. Well done, Blacephalon team. Will this be my first ever shiny beast? The only way to guarantee it is to put those stars and sparkles in the chat. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if we can get a shiny clown. And there we go. Except your wins were full of fire. Well, that too. I mean, my local wins weren't, thank goodness. We didn't. The thing we did not need is more fire. But yeah, ours were. But the ones kind of near me, were yeah, pretty terrifying. Like when you look at the footage, it's just insane. Okay, Sandslash is a no. Seismitoad! Oh, I needed shiny Seismitoad. Shinesmatoad. Shinematoad. I don't know. Pyukumuku, I do need Pyukumuku though. Oh, dang. Couldn't I have got either of those two? But it's okay though. Because, do you want to know why? Do you want to know why it's okay? Because I'm gonna get the Cosmic Midnight Disco Bulbacephalon! No! Oh, okay. I really thought I had it there. Okay, let's see what we got here. No sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles, and no sparkles. and then we'll figure out Team 3, shall we? Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. Okay, so let's see who we got. Sandslash. Do I need a Sandslash? No. I need an Alolan one. Seismitoad. Do I need Seismitoad? I think I need Palpitoad. I don't even need Palpitoad. Okay. Do I need Pyukumuku? Surely I need Pyukumuku. I need Mimikyu, which kind of sounds like Pyukumuku. Dang. Okay, well, I'm just going to take Pyukumuku KO'd me, so I'm going to take Pyukumuku. Okay. Sky! Hello, welcome. How's Sonic Generations? Okay, Pyukumuku, let's get Pyukumuku. Okay. Right, there we go. Right, and yes, Clam Fandango will keep our ticket. So chat, my lovely chat, could you please let me know if you can do a Mesprit? Let's just see if we have enough people here for Mesprit. If we don't have enough people for Mesprit, then we'll do 2 wild cards, okay? Why do you have a party of just Aegislash? Don't know. That's the question, isn't it? I guess maybe you just really like Sword and Shield. We did just beat a boss, so please click like on the video if you haven't already. It really does help out the channel. Thank you so much. Tentacle can do a Mesprit. Yay. Sky can do a Mesprit. Okay. Oh, we're definitely doing Mesprit then. But yeah. And then we'll sort of take it from there. Okay. Right, let's get Mesprit, not Jones. Hang on, let's get. Oh, is Tentacle on the? Yes. And then Sky. We need Sky. There we go. Okay. So hang on, let's get Tentacle and Sky, and then we'll figure out our third Mesprit player. So we have Onlara, and we have Remy. Remy. Okay. There we go. Now, here is the question. On Lara, do you want to gamble it all? Like, we're gonna do scientist here. Do you want to gamble it all and set aside your opportunity to hunt for Mesprit in the hope of being able to do a wild card? I can't guarantee it, because you never know if like a bunch of 0 people here are here. Or we can do the Nightbot thing if you want. So we can do Nightbot where we go like number 1 on Lara, number 2 Remy. But basically whoever plays this is definitely not going to be able to do the wild card. So just keep that in mind. But yeah. But we could do the random number generator if you like. But maybe on Lara, if Nightbot picks on Lara, then on Lara's getting the shiny. So let's see how this goes. Show me potato salad. Will it be on Lara? Will it be Remy? Nightbot, tell us. The number is 1 on Lara. You get to do Mesprit. But on Lara, we'll try and do a wild card that, like, you know, you would be like, I don't care about that anyway. Okay. But, okay, so here we go. So, on Lara, congratulations. You are our winner of the day. You win. You actually do win something. You get the chance to play a Mesprit. So here we go. We're going to talk to the scientist lady. We're going to select anything goes, but then I'm going to do Mesprit. Oh, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Tonight is the not the Moltres, the Zapdos Max Hour. I wanted to say Moltres Max Hour for the alliteration. 0127 0255. That's the code. 0127 0255. Anyway, Bark. Yeah, so tonight is the Zapdos Max Hour. However, as we found during the Dynamax Adventures, Zapdos is a bit of an awkward fellow, and doesn't really have many weaknesses. And the thing about Pokemon Go Max Battles is that there aren't a whole load of Pokemon that you're allowed to use in the Max Battles. And so there aren't really, like, rock or ground types. There's, like, Drillbur, but, like, that's it. Mapdos Max Mauer. Exactly, cheese. That's the spirit. Yeah, do Guzzlord. Exactly. There we go. That's the spirit. But yeah, so, okay, what's happening here? Why have we got no one... This is... So, as a reminder, this is Tentacle, Skywatcher, and Onlara. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? Tentacle, Skywatcher, Onlara. Oh, okay. There's Tentacle, so then we just need Skywatcher. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. Mesprit's a psychic type that levitates, so don't use ground moves. But stick to the super effectives. Dark, well, let's say Ghost, Dark, and Bug. Bug is definitely the best one because of that max flutter. Bye. But then we'll, you know, it doesn't matter too much. To be honest, a max Phantasm is good because it lowers defense. A max Darkness is good because it lowers special defense. It's all good. You don't want any... Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to go with the Pyukumuku for reasons I'll explain in a second. Oh, and Steel types are defensively really, really good. I should add that as well. Oh, Pyukumuku and Pincurchin, the brothers for another mother. Oh, but Skuntank has Acid Spray, and it's a Dark type. Okay. Right. Here's the reason I picked Pyukumuku. Well, actually, no, I should wait, like, 45 seconds until I say that. Okay. Quillfish is weak, so I wouldn't really... Oh, there are bugs to the right. There's Orbeetle. Orbeetle! We never get to pick Orbeetle. I mean, more recently we have... Oh, there's Slowbro and Slowking. Oh, that's cute. Can we do that? Okay, there is a Dark type in the top left, but... Okay, I think... Okay. I definitely need to switch. Well, not definitely, but I would say I need to switch. Maybe we could switch Hatterene. The other two are actually pretty good. Like, Metang and Skuntank are actually really good. So, I mean, what do you think on Lara? Because Bug is better. I would say Bug, because here's the reason why Bug is better than Dark. Mesprit has Draining Kiss, and thus by proxy, Max Starfall. And so that's dangerous, and that's not good. Here's why I picked Pyukumuku. This is a very novel strategy. We've only utilized it once before. But basically, I am going to use Max Knuckle, and I am just going to be a support Pokemon. I am not going to be doing very much damage at all, but I will be using Max Knuckle, and I'll be boosting all of y'all's attack. So that's good for Hatterene, that's good for Metang, and it can be good for Skuntank as well, depending on what it's opting for, but Grovyle does have... I was thinking Grovyle... Does Grovyle have, like, X-Scissor? Sceptile has Breaking Swipe, doesn't it? We'll look at it in a sec. If Grovyle has a Grass move, I'll happily switch for this. And then we can kind of take it from there. Right, here's the Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. But that's like... Because I was thinking Sceptile has Bug. Grovyle has Brick Break. Grovyle has, like, Grass Pledge, Brick Break, Screech, and something else. But yeah. So use your physical moves if you've got them. And then, yeah. Why do they give Pokemon this mode Endure? For the memes. The memes. Okay, Acid Spray. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that was so close. And it was a crit. And his Expanding Force. There we go. It did enough. Okay, so well done, everyone. Okay, so excellent work, Team 1. We can always check. Here's the thing. Grovyle does have Screech. So, I mean, I could always just use Screech and, like, help out Skuntank and Metagross and well, that's kind of it. But it's still, you get the idea. Okay. I'll happily switch to take, because Pyukumuku's not really that useful, so even if I end up doing like a double switch, I still think it's worth just ditching the Pyukumuku. But I knew I was safe using Pyukumuku because I'm in first place. I knew I would get to use Max Knuckle, and I was like, hopefully I'll be able to like boost our attack here. So yeah. Right, here we go. So, we do have a couple options here, but yeah, we want the Orbeetle, unless that electric type's like an electric bug, which is a charger bug, isn't it? But we don't want it. We want the Orbeetle. Orbeetle's better. Yeah. I don't know who we want to go against out of Slowbro and Slowking. Remember that Slowbro doesn't have any water moves, but it has Flamethrower. So maybe Slowking is actually a little safer, because it only has Ice Punch, and that's only a threat to Grovyle. I don't know. On Lara, do you want to switch for this? Because you have Hatterene, right? If I've remembered right. Do you want to switch here? I'm going to just use Screech to help out everyone else. But we want the Metang and we want the Skuntank. So, we want the Metang and we want the Skuntank because they're good for Mesprit. But it's like Hatterene and Grovyle that we're kind of weighing up. And then here is the question as well. If we go for Slowking, should I switch for the Slowking just because defensively Slowking is quite good against Mesprit? Because it's quite tanky. And I could just, like, chip away with, like, Razor Shells and hope for defense drops. Oh, Gage, a mouse hopped into the trap you made? Whoa, you'll have to let us know what kind of trap. Was it one of those bucket traps? The bucket traps? You'll have to let us know. But yeah, no, go get that mouse. Depends on if it has a better move than Screech. That's the thing, Screech is, like, I would almost rather have Screech just to help out, like, the Skuntank Max Darkness. And the Metang, like, Meteor Mash. I actually think that could be better. Oh, Sky, definitely use one Lash Out on the next turn. Because I'm using Screech with Grovyle. So if you use, like, if you use, like, a Lash Out, you'll do, like, tons of damage to this thing. Oh, it's a sticky trap you put in a box of food on top. Oh, it's one of the sticky ones. Struggle Bug is a spread move. Yeah, it's very weak, but it spreads, and that's kind of like the payoff. I know, like, we need to be a bit careful of PP, but Mesprit is kind of weak. It doesn't have pressure, and you probably only need, like, 3 PP, so you could probably afford to use, like, 1 PP for the Orbeetle and 1 for the Slowking or something like that. Yeah, there we go. And then here's the Meteor Mash. More like a Meteor Bash. So well done. More like a Meteor Smash. Ba-dum-bumps. So there we go. Okay, well done, everyone. Well done. It's a struggle to remember, Kevin joked, to which that was what Xander was going. Ba-dum-bumps. But again, I read chat in the wrong order, so... okay. Cheese, you gotta go for a bit, but hopefully you'll be back soon. Okay, well, thank you so much, Cheese. And just stay safe and have a good one. Bye. Okay. So, yeah. So, on Lara is gonna take the Orbeetle over there. And then, yeah. Maybe if I'm, like, low on health, I could switch or something, but... Or there is a scientist. But no, I say, yeah, Slowking has a backpacker as well. So if we go to the right for Slowking, I do think this will be, like, slightly safer. Because the Slowbro has, like, basically the Slowbro has, like, Psychic and Fire. So it's good against, like, Orbeetle, Grovyle, and Metang because of the Fire. Whereas... this dude has, like, Psychic, Water, and Ice, but the Ice is physical, and the Water's physical. So, like, maybe Ice Punch would KO Crovile, but maybe it might not if I was like at full health. I don't know. But yeah, and if you can Dynamax, please Dynamax. Okay, here we go. Sceptile is much better for the late Guardians. Yeah, because of that, but because it does have like the X Scissor or whatever it has, like it is better. And it's obviously just like a better Pokemon, like it's got more stats, so it's like bulkier and whatever, so. Right, here we go. There we go. How many wild cards are we doing today? We're only going to be doing one today. In a couple of weeks, we might start doing 2 wild cards a day on the weekdays. I'll get into that when we get to it, though. But basically, yeah, because I feed the kittens after streams and stuff like that. It meant like in December, it was just really hard for me to like do like 2 wild cards and feed the kittens. But now, it is getting lighter outside. The clocks are going to go back at like at the end of March. I'll probably be changing the time of the streams entirely. But right here, right now, I'll just be doing. I'm going to just stick with the one for now. But maybe in like 2 weeks or so, I might be able to start doing an extra wild card. We will need to be quick though with the first 4. Like, because the other day we did only 4 Dynamax Adventures, and we took over 2 hours to do that. And in that situation, I wouldn't be able to do an extra wild card. But if we're done with like our 4 Dynamax Adventures in like say an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 45, an hour and 50, an hour and a half, then like we could totally do a 5th one. And that wouldn't be a problem. Oh, doesn't it have the Thunder Punch? Oh gosh, okay. We did want to use our electric moves there. I don't know why we switched to Steel. Bit confused there. Hopefully... Okay, it is using Nasty Plot, so that's okay. But we will have to get the KO now. Hopefully Grass Pledge should do it, though. Okay. So, hopefully... but I think we should be good here. Because it's slow, so we should... because it wasted its move there, I think we'll be good here. Okay, so here's the Grass Pledge. More like over the hedge. Okay, so well done. That's Slow King done, baby! Okay, so yeah, I don't think we want to... I think Screech is going to be way more useful, because, like, Grovile's fast, so... It might even be the fastest thing on our team. Oh, you clicked Thunder Punch, but then it... Oh, interesting. Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as, like, you know, you're aware of it kind of thing, then it's fine. If you were like, well, I thought I'd use it to save on PP or something, I'd be like, no, bad Tentacle, bad. But no, you're good, though. You're good. Okay, there we go. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, I think tonight, either tonight or tomorrow, because I don't know how long the end game is going to last, but I think tonight or tomorrow, actually, no, I am doing that Zapdos tonight, so maybe, I didn't talk about that, but the Zapdos, like, the thing about Zapdos is that, it just, like, doesn't really... I don't really have any counters for it. Like, last week, I had 3 really powerful Metagross for Articuno. And that was still nearly not enough. But, like, for Moltres, Moltres would be easy, because I have loads of water types. So Moltres would be really easy. Articuno was, like, pretty difficult. But I think Zapdos is going to be impossible, just because of the lack of Dynamax Pokemon. But anyway, after I'm done with that tonight... oh, Dark! Hang on, Dark Dragon! Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Lovely to see you. But yeah, but once I'm done with that, once I'm back home, I'll try and play some more Okami. And tonight may be my final play session. If I didn't have the Max Zapdos, as I call it, I think I would definitely probably beat it tonight, but I don't know how long the rest of the game is going to take. But I'm definitely in like the final part of the game now, so we'll have to see. But I'm nearly done with this game, and when I'm done with it, I have a lot to say about it, but I'll wait until I know Kramen's definitely here, so that I can definitely hear his thoughts. Okay, Mesprit's fast, apparently. Okay, so there's that. And then there's Struggle Bug, so that is going to lower that special attack, so that's going to be good. But then basically, I'm essentially powering up both Skuntank and Metang here. So Kadoosh, that did so much damage. Well done, everyone, well done. And then there's the special defense down. And then there's Meteor Mash. More like a Meteor Smash. Oh, and we got the attack boost on Metang, nice! Now, I'm actually not going to use another Screech here. Did my focus band work there? I got a crit, yes! The focus band! Yes! Guys, is that the first time we've had a focus band work in this mode? Because that's why I picked it. Because it was a crit, but it still couldn't KO me. Except unless it does that. Okay, you win this round, Mesprit. You win this round. But, still. Okay, Struggle Bug. I mean, I don't think we tend to pick the focus band much because there are just other better items, but I was like, well, I have low health and I'm within KOing range, but I want to get my Screech off, so yeah. It's only a 10%, yeah. But it doesn't matter how much health you... And it can work twice in a row, which I have seen. Just had to open your mouth, though. I know. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Fingers crossed for the golden Mesprit. And we'll see how this goes, shall we? Okay. Bo did promise this was shown for Onlara if Nightbot picked Onlara. That is true. It is going to be shiny for you, Onlara. So here we go. Grovyle is a Novile. Orbital. Oh! Shiny Orbital! Yes! By the power of Nightbot, I got the Orbital. I'm sorry, Onlara. I misread the forecast, okay? I thought it said Mesprit. It said Orbital. Look at it. That is a good one. Slowking is a no. If this Mesprit is shiny, this will be hilarious. It's not shiny. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, right. Grovyle is a Novile. Orbital is beautiful. Slowking is a No-King. You can't spell Slowking without no. And Mesprit, more like Nesprot. So there we go. But there we go. So Orbital is shiny. Oh, you love to see it. So there we go. Would you like the Orbital? Yes, I would. Would you take the Orbital with you? Yes, I will. And there we go. Woo! Sorry, Xander said purple UFO bug, and I genuinely thought, like, because the word, like, because, like, PU was there, and then, like, UG was at the end, I thought Xander was saying something about a plug, and so, clearly, my subconscious mind is telling me to remind you guys that you can meet me in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, in Pomona, California, at the Night at the Harbor event. So if you want to meet me in person, get autographs, that kind of, you know, sort of convention-esque stuff, that's where I'm going to be. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I have clicked for that to go away thing. Hang on, why isn't my game coming back? So hang on, so I genuinely am trying to get rid of this. It's now stuck. Hang on. Go away. Go away. Right, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, sorry. Right. Welcome back. So, yes, I would like to keep the ticket. There we go. But, sorry. I didn't mean for that plug to last that long. Okay. Right. Divine Punishment. No, that was... Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Did I... I did get rid of Kingler, didn't I? Yeah. But I have Orbital. Yeah, so I love Sword and Shield, and Sword and Shield shinies are hard to get. Like, I'm thankful for Scarlet and Violet for letting me get as many as I have. But yeah, there are Pokemon like Orbital where, like, I don't have shinies of Orbital because they're Sword and Shield, you know, and they didn't appear in Gen 9. So, okay, chat, my lovely chat. Could you guys please? I'm gonna post my wild cards. If you have tickets for my wild cards, could you please let me know? If you don't have tickets for my wild cards, you are still welcome to let me know how many times you've played, and then just let me know that you don't have any of the wild card tickets. But let's see who's around, let's see who can play, let's see what we can do. Oh, Weiss is a 0 and has a Guzzlord, so we can do this. Let's do Guzzlord as let's do a Guzzlord, and then we'll figure out. Hang on, there's Guzzlord. Let me just check. I need to add Weiss to the list of today's players. More like today's sprayers. So hang on. Weiss is nice with extra rice. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Weiss got rid of it? Oh, no. Okay. Well, we could still have Kevin, but do we want to do... There's, like, I see Boswell, I see Pheromosa, I see Boswell, I see Pheromosa, Remy, what are your tickets? Do you have any tickets, or do you just, like... Or you can just join in on stuff? Tentacle does have Buzzwole, which is interesting. But yeah. Although we haven't done, like, a Celesteela in a while. Or Nihilego. We could do a Nihilego. Keep it simple. Would you guys be up for, like, a Nihilego if Kieran hosted a Nihilego? Would you guys be up for Nihilego? And then... there we go. Because if that... Okay, so if you guys are good for Nihilego, then here's what I need you to do. We might be doing some Nightbot randomizer shenanigans, though. Hang on. Template. There we go. So could you guys let me know if you can do... Oh, Tentacle has Tapu Bulu as well. Ooh. But yeah, let's go for Nihilego, though, because, I don't know, I've already said 2 things and I don't want to change my mind a third. But why don't we go... Oh, hang on. So why don't we go for, like, a Nihilego... Oh, hang on. Can Weiss do Nihilego? Actually, we need to see if Weiss can do it, because I want to get Weiss in on it. So, Weiss, you're okay to do Nihilego. Okay, so let's get Weiss, and then Kieran had the Nihilego, right? So, yeah. So, Kieran had Nihilego. So, let's get Weiss in there. Let's get Kieran in there. Let's get Weiss in there. And then we'll decide on who our final person is. Okay. So, we got Weiss, we got Gage. So, Gage is a strike 1. Well, why don't we have Weiss, Kieran, and Gage? Does that sound okay? And then... Because, oh, well, a few people did then put strike 1 afterwards, but... Or we'll have to do... Well, actually, no. Actually, no, hang on. A load of people have said this, so hang on. No, I have to... Hang on. We got one Gage. So, Remy, are you... You can do anything as well, right? Okay, so hang on. So, hang on. 1 is Gage. 2 is Sky. 3 is Remy. Was there someone else? Oh, Tentacle. Although, the one thing I will just say is Sky and Tentacle did literally just play. So, oh, hang on, my screen's gone dark. But you have all played once today. So, hang on, chat. Chat, can I ask you something? Because actually, this is an interesting point. If someone has just played, right, what... Because I want to know what feels fair to you guys, right? I want to do things that are fair for you guys and stuff like that. I just listed 4 people. All 4 of them have played 1 time today, right? So in that sense, I should pick from all 4 of them. However, in saying that, Sky and Tentacle did just literally play in the last round. So... Now, obviously, like, if someone had played 4 times and someone had played once, and the person who played once had only just played, I'd be like, no, we're gonna let the person who played once play again, right? Because, like, that's fair. You know, it's not fair to let a person who's played 4 times do a 5th just because a person who's only played once just played a moment ago. But in this situation, it's a thing where everyone has played the same number of raids, but half of the people did just play right now. But I don't think play order should matter more than the number of raids done. So basically, on Lara, are you saying, like, we should randomize it between 4 people? In your head, like, randomizing between 4 people is more fair than 2. Because that's what I'm kind of... I don't want to sort of punish people for being late or getting assigned to a later team or anything like that, essentially. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do randomize between the 4, okay? So, hang on, what were my... So, okay, so we said number 1... So, okay, so Nightbot's going to pick our final person, okay? And we're going to go between 4 people. I just want to check, because I just want to check that's cool with you guys. So number 1 is Gage. If it's number 1, it's Gage. If it's number 2, it's Sky. If it's number 3, it's Remy. And if it's number 4, it's Tentacle. So good luck. Let's play the Nightbot randomizer game. I need to give it a catchier name. It's Nightbot randomize game. It's number 3. Oh, it's Remy. It is Remy. Okay, Remy, you are up then. You have been chosen. This further goes into the theory that when it's not Kevin, it's not the number 2. Okay. So, because I know I said before, I was like, whoever doesn't play in this round is like, has a chance at the wild card. I didn't say it was guaranteed, but it ended up being Remy anyway, so that's kind of funny. Okay. So, Remy, you are up, but the 3 of you can be substitutes or just play your own round together, I guess. So, would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? Yes, please. We're going to go anything goes. Kieran's hosting this, right? So, Kieran, you're going to be setting up a code. So, we're going to wait for Kieran to give us a code in chat. And then we'll take it from there. But, yeah, so this is Kieran, Weiss, and Remy. And it keeps not putting Remy's name in, which is really annoying. I think I know how to fix that, but it's still really annoying. Okay, Weiss needs to get Guzzlord back. Oh. Well, maybe another day you will, be able to do that. Okay. So it's 9481 and then 8240. 9481. So 94, 81, 82, 40. So there you go. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. I'm probably going to be the last one in here. And there we go. Now, if we'd have had an extra wildcard round, this wouldn't have been as much of an issue. But, again, right now, with when the sun sets and time and da-da-da-da-da, it's just easier. Cherim is a great support Pokemon. Okay, so Nihilego, I should have said this, is super duper mega weak to ground types. It's also weak to Steel, Psychic, Water, and... Is there another thing? I feel like there's another thing. Maybe there's not. But yeah. But it has... Oh, gosh. I'm going to go Rabombi because of Fake Tears. I don't like it. I'm probably going to have to switch, but maybe I can find some good stuff along the way. Okay. Oh, Copperaja is on the right. It's a steel type. That's pretty nifty. So I think that's the best way to go. And then there's another steel. Bisharp. Although Bisharp doesn't have any steel moves, does it? But there is Seeking. Oh, Seeking has a ground move. So Seeking is pretty good. Oh, and then there is Seadra. And there is also Heliolisk and Cofagrigus. We'll have to figure out whether we want to do the Seeking or the Bisharp. Bisharp is, like, good defensively, and it does have a psychic move, so keep that in mind. All the steel type with meh defense. The steel type with meh defenses. I know, right, exactly. You have dive. That's pretty good, though, because, like, physical is better against, physical's better against it than special. Okay, so if Cherim sets up the sun, that'll be really good. Or if Cherim is able to set up the sun, that would be good. Who's our Dynamax here? Is it the Lickitung? Or is it Mantine? Basically, if it's Lickitung, we don't want it to set up the rain. We want it to just use, like, Max Lightning or something. Like, Max Lightning would be the best thing Lickitung can do. If Lickitung can Dynamax, Max Lightning's the best thing. But we'll have to see how this goes. But yeah, so we said there was Seeking or there was Bisharp, and then there's Seadra at the end as well. Rabombi is not good against Nihilego, so I think I do need to switch. Maybe we could get rid of the... Maybe we could keep Cherim until Seadra, and then we could switch Cherim for Seadra. Maybe I could switch for Copperaja, and maybe Lickitung could switch out after the Bisharp, or something like that. What's better, Weather Ball or Solar Beam? Absolutely, the answer is Weather Ball. Because it's going to be Fire type, and Fire is going to be very super effective against Copperaja. So... I know the irony is we're kind of building a little bit of a water team. We're going to be building a bit of a water team, sort of. Or like a half water team. And I'm like, don't use any water, though, in this battle. But that's just because it's important for... So if we go with, like, Weather Ball here... Did my... Oh, good, it did hit. Okay, good. I'm just going to keep going, then. Right. So... The Shiny Charm does work on the Swords of Justice, eh? I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. So there's the Fake Tears. More like fake beers. Just not the Reggies. Okay. Right, Water Pulse. Hopefully get some confusion. Okay, Weather Ball. Kadoosh, yeah. So see how much damage that did? I mean, it's because I'm using Fake Tears as well. But I think this should get the KO here. Yes! Dale Dimmadome, be perfect name for Orbeetle. Okay. So well done, everyone. So well done. So yeah, I think... Hang on. Yeah, no, I should be switching here. I should definitely be the one switching here. Keldeo Shiny Locked? No. But see, that's, like, cruel. Okay, But yeah, I'm going to switch here because Ribombi's not good against, like, Mamoswine or... But I'm switching. Like, Ribombi's not going to be great to keep throughout this. But if we get rid of Lickitung for the... If we go left for Bishop... Yeah, if we go left for Bishop here, and then we can get Seadra at the end... And then I think that'll work out pretty well. Again, Bishop, unfortunately, doesn't have a steel move, but it does have Psychic. And if we have Psychic, that's still good enough. Because also as well, Bishop is really good defensively against Nihilego. Nihilego, I believe, only has Poison and Rock moves. So it's immune to the Poison, and it's not very effective, like, resistant to the Rock. So yeah. Right, here we go. Okay. So a Cherim, just do the Sunny Day and Weather Ball combo again, and you'll be good, basically. Okay. Iron Defense, here we go. Yeah, don't worry about Dynamaxing. Do, like, the Weather Ball and... Yeah, so skip the Dyna. Skip the Dyna. That'll be fine. Skip the Dyna. That'll be finer. And then on Lara can go over there, and I'll stop that joke right now. And then... Okay. Right, Bishop is confused. Okay. So, oh, Thunder. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so I'm using Iron Defense. And then... Okay. Oh, I'm Dynamite. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. This is still fine. This will actually be good and fine and dandy and lovely, though. So, I sort of, like, lost track of the order of, the Dynamax here. Like, I probably should have just used a Body Press on turn 1. If I'd have thought about the fact that I'm Dynering, I kind of lost track of... Yeah, that's my bad. But we have the Parafusion. I'm Dynamaxed, and I have good defense in case it tries to go for me. Okay, there's Water Pulse. Here's the Weather Ball. Kadoosh, very nice. And then Thunder. Thunder is less accurate in the sun, I believe. So, yeah, Thunder's, like, not gonna do as well. Metal Sound, but it misses! And then here's the Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. And there we go! Well done, everyone. Well done! Okay, so... One thing I'm interested in there is the Max Knuckle was based off of Body Press, but it's like, presumably it takes that, like, whole, you know, utilizes the defense and then switches it for offense, but maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Imagine getting punched by an elephant. I mean, hey, it happens, you know, be careful if you go to the circus. But yeah, so Lickitung, so if we switch Lickitung here, this will be pretty nifty. So Lickitung, Lickitung, let's all switch a Lickitung, 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 let's go and switch a Lickitung, 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 let's all switch a Lickitung, Lickitung, let's all go switch a Lickitung. Okay, it'll come back. It always comes back. Okay, Seadra, let's do this. But yeah, let's go left for Seadra, and then Weiss, if you switch your Cherim here, that'll be really awesome. But yeah, so at this time, though, if you do Sunny Day Solar Beam, that'll be really awesome. So... Okay. So here we go. Kevin, that's very clever. But no, they'll bring it back. They'll bring it back. They, like, have to. Okay, so, okay, this time I'm going to do my Iron Defense Body Press strat. And yeah, well done, Mantine, for Dynamaxing, because then that means that Bisharp will be Dynamaxing, and then that'll be really good and really strong and all that lovely stuff. Okay. Okay, yes, Zekrom and Reshiram are coming back, and they're introducing the split, the DNA spliced Kyurem. It's very interesting. Well, I say introduced it. I think they did accidentally release it a few years ago or something. Like, I think a couple of people got them, but they're doing it like properly now. Okay. Right, here's the Max Airstream. More like a Max Airstream. That was very powerful. Was that a crit, or was that just that powerful? Right, here's the sunny day. Show me potato sunshine. And then here comes the flower gift. We just gotta hope it doesn't do the rain or anything. I've probably jinxed it by saying that, but I was singing it around. Row, 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 you merrily, merrily row, row, gently down the row, your boat merrily down the boat, gently down the stream. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm gonna use body press, and hopefully this will do something. Right, here's the Max Airstream. More like a Max Airstream. Kadoosh, and then a solar beam from Cherrim here. I think should finish this. Right, here's the solar beam. Show me potato salad. Oh yeah, it should be do. Okay, there we go. Well done. But see, Cherim's great. It's sad to be getting rid of it, but it is like a hindrance. It will be a hindrance against It will be a hindrance against Matey Boy. Nihilego. So yeah, Cherrim switches. And then yeah. We have used Cherrim at times where it is like weak to the Pokemon because it's such a good support Pokemon. But like, let's just play it safe and go with Seadra here. Now, remember, Bisharp needs to Dynamax here, and it needs to use Max Mindstorm. If you're Bisharp and you use Max Mindstorm, I'm going to show you something really cool. Well, hopefully I'm going to show you something really cool. So if you Dynamax and use Max Mindstorm, I promise you that we should, in theory, in-game theory, see something very cool here. Okay, so here's Nihilego. Let's Nihilego. Okay, here we go. So, and yeah, for the water types, just use your water moves. It's all good. Hang on, I'm just gonna check one thing here. 47, 116, 96, and 113. Okay. Right. Here we go. So we're going to have a Dynamax Max Mindstorm. Jellyfishing. Here we go. Dynamax Max Mindstorm. Here we go. I am excited. Okay. Right, so I'm getting excited, dang it. Okay. Right, Sludge Wave. Okay. Bisharp is immune to it. Copperage is immune to it. Hopefully the other two are okay. Oh, Seadra, no! Oh, dang! That wasn't even a crit! A spread move? One-hit KOing? Dang. Okay, special attack is up. That's not great. Mantine is running away. Quick before the, diving. Quick before the hyena come. Which is fair enough. Okay, here's the Max Mindstorm, though. Kadoosh. So, look. that does a nice, solid amount of damage, okay? No, I kind of forgot about Wide Guard, to be honest, but look, there's Steel Roller! Steel Roller! Because I knew that the Psychic Terrain was going to be set up, I knew it was safe to do it. So basically, let's just do that again, but this is one of the few times we're actually able to utilize Steel Roller. Yeah, so it's a very powerful physical move. So that's why I was like, please, for the love of Nelly, use Max Mindstorm, because we will KO this thing very quickly if you do. 2, 4, 6, 8, that was feeble and not great. But yeah, that's why... Oh, Power... Okay, it's doing... You're doubling up? That's not fair. But there we go. Right, Dive, Kadoosh. I think this Max Mindstorm was probably going to get the KO, but yeah, that's why I wanted to set up the Psychic Terrain, because we had the Steel Roller, and I was like, guys, this is one of the few times we can actually, like, plan and, like, to use and utilize Steel Roller, and not just, like, as a max move. So that worked really well. In spite of Seadra dying, it still worked pretty well. So well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Good luck for shinies. Guys, I think we've like almost had a shiny every stream for the last few streams. Either me or someone from chat. I feel like it's been a while since we had a stream where like no one got a shiny. I think there was one where someone got a shiny and they weren't... They were doing an adventure off screen, and they got one. That was like the last time I think I remember like not getting one. But Nira, hi, welcome. Copperaja is a no. Oh, and if you haven't clicked like on the video, please click like on the video, okay? Okay. So Copperaja is a no. Bishop is a no. Seadra is a no. But will we get 80 special defense? I mean, that's better than Copperaja. Okay. But will we get the Golden Nihilego? It's a Nihilego. No, you can't spell Nihilego without no. So yeah, Copperaja, no sparkles. Bishop, no sparkles. Seadra, no sparkles. And Nihilego, no sparkles. And so, yeah. That is it. That is all. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Okay. So let me just check here. Let me just check the old spreadsheet Reno to see what I need. Oh, I do need Copperaja. Well, then let's get Copperaja. Because we're finally able to use Steel Roller. Hannah, hi, welcome. If people are just joining, could you please like the video? Because it really does mean so much to me, and I would super duper mega appreciate it. The other reason is because we are about to end the stream and this is everyone's last chance to like the video. I'm sorry. But don't go anywhere just yet because wait for it. Wait for it. I got shiny Orbital! Yes, I got a shiny Orbital today. Look at this purpley boy. Very nice stuff. Very nice stuff indeed. Blue face, purple body, miraculous. He looks like Hawkmoth. Da-da-da-best, da-da-da-da when things go wrong. So there you go. So there we go. There is a shiny Orbital. That's what I got today. So I'm very thrilled because this is one of the shinies I needed. So look at me having the strike streams pay off. It's almost worth being out of work for half a year. Anyway, Bark, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Again, I'm sorry that we can't do more. I think in about 2 weeks, we will be doing more wild cards. I think in like 2 weeks, like, I'll be leaving later for the kittens. There'll be plenty of time to do wild cards, even if we overrun a bit. It's just when we got to December, I was just like crashing and burning, and doing the 5th Dynamax adventure was just like not doing me any favors. So we'll do some more wild cards. And we'll save the game 50 bajillion times, and we'll call that it for today, and then I should be done with Okami. Okami, why don't you come on over, Okami? And yeah, so, yeah. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, again, thank you for all your love and support. Click like on the video if you haven't. I will be back tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. See how it says 3:46 p.m.? It just ticked over. 3:46 p.m. So at 2:30 p.m., so... no, sorry, 2 p.m., not 2:30, 2 p.m. Take away an hour and 45 minutes. That's when I'll be back tomorrow. Lots of love, lots of laughs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and bye-bye.